Up Internet, and welcome to On the Sofa Live Clacton Special. If you're new, do subscribe and hit the bell icon to stay in the loop. James Ransley, Consensus. We don't have a statement. We've just got his X, the link to his X accounts and his email address. But apart from that, we don't have any information here. Let's see what else we can find out.
5 minutes later.
Oh, look, nothing.
There's a shock. Okay, moving on then. Jerry Smith, Independent, not going to bother looking him up. Kai Stevens, British Democratic Party. Kai Stevens policies. I am proud to be representing the British Democrats as their candidate for the Clacton by-election. I have chosen to stand as, frankly, the choices being proposed to the public are entirely subpar. A traitor who works in the interests of Zionism, capitalism, globalism, and a failed leftist comedian who copies the act of a dead man. By voting for Binface, you are voting for "Have I Got News for You" liberal slop politics that perpetually degrades and humiliates our nation. You are justifying a pro-immigration slop message. The British Democrats will be the only option on the paper that is serious, patriotic, and most importantly, nationalist. Oh, so it's a Nazi then. Okay, I guess that's fine.
Oh, by the way, I was being sarcastic.
Vote for what you believe without lending your vote to crooks. Okay. And there are links to his X, his YouTube, and his email address. I think that's all I'm going to say about him, to be honest. I don't want to give him any more oxygen. John Stevens, we join EU. John Stevens policies. This by-election is not about Nigel Farage's finances, nor those of his party, which are already subject to an ongoing official parliamentary and wider procedures. Nor is it a joke, for the election is a joke in a democracy. For no election is a joke in a democracy. It is the opportunity for Clacton voters to express a judgment on the one policy preemptively advocated by Farage, which has actually been implemented, Britain leaving the EU. One which is inflicting enormous, ongoing, and accumulating damage to our politics, our economy, our society, and our culture. Can't really disagree with that. An historic national mistake caused in different ways, as much as by the Remainers as by the Leavers, in a referendum campaign, and a mistake that 10 years later, a clear and growing majority of the British people now recognise as such. Nations, like individuals who lack the honesty to admit and the courage to correct their mistakes, are doomed to compound them. This by-election offers an opportunity for the voters of Clacton in the most direct and dramatic fashion imaginable to begin this process of admission and correction which is so central to our whole national future. The thing is, if he wants to rejoin the EU, then there's no need for him to stand as an independent candidate. He could join the Green Party, because the Green Party, they're the only main political party that are talking about rejoining the EU. He's wasting his time, and if he loses his deposit, his money, when he could join the Green Party and helping their candidate to get in when the inevitable other by-election in Clacton happens. But that's my opinion. I am biased towards the Green Party, of course, being a member of the Green Party. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. We're nearly there. Only 4 more to go. Baron von Thunderclap. Oh, another candidate from the official monster raving loony party. I don't think we need to say any more about them. Pamela Warford, independent. Pamela Warford online. We don't have Pamela Warford's contact info. Oh, here we go again.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
This might be interesting. This is a tweet from James Neal. Turns out Pamela Warford, an independent candidate in Clacton, is not that independent. Pamela Warford, independent candidate, Clacton. And she's replied to one of Nigel Farage's tweets there. And she's replied to Sia Youssef, who said, one of the 6 council by-elections yesterday, Reform won 2 and came out second in 2, with all vote shares of 27 to 45%, all with our very first outings in these seats. Our campaign machine is starting to fire, to which Pamela replied, phew, thank goodness for Reform UK. She also replied to Nigel Farage, who said, a big win for Reform in Clacton tonight. This is from last year. To which she replied, very well done. Curiouser and curiouser. Councillor Anne Davis. To which she replied, excellent result for Frenton-on-Sea and Reform. She also replied to another tweet by Nigel Farage. He said, Reform UK will win the next general election and save our country too. She replied, phew, thank goodness for that. Interesting. There's her Twitter account. And if you look at her first tweet here, she's retweeted Nigel Farage. So she may be standing as an independent, but she's clearly closely linked to reform. Yeah, independent indeed. Yeah, right. He seems to be a Trojan horse for reform, if you ask me. Marcus White, everyone is God Party. Interesting. Oops. Marcus White's policies. I am the leader of a new political party called Everyone is God. We are a radical party that seeks to empower everyone in Britain and find the ultimate solutions to all the problems we face in our daily life and country. Sorry, I'm struggling to keep a straight face. We believe politics is far too superficial and must go much deeper into human psychology, as it is human psychology and the choices we all make which create the country we live in. Everything we stand for is explained in our website. Our mission statement is empower everyone, solve everything, and fulfill every dream. Climb every mountain.
Climb every mountain, ford every stream, follow every rainbow, till you find your
We have over 30 detailed policies which explain exactly how we will do this by working with every person in Dorset. Dorset? Is Clacton in Dorset? I'm gonna have to look this up. No, Clacton, specifically Clacton-on-Sea, is not in Dorset. It is located on the east coast of England in the county of Essex. Yeah, that's what I thought. So what is he talking about Dorset for? The fuck? Let's have a look at his homepage. That's not a bad homepage, actually. It's better than some of the others we've seen anyway. Empower everyone. Our mission. Empower everyone, solve everything, fulfill every dream. We all want the same basic things. We believe all people across the world want the same basic things in life, such as love, family, friends, peace, safety, prosperity, romance, and sex, fulfillment and freedom. Put another way, all people want to empower themselves so they can solve all their problems and fulfill all their dreams. Fulfilling our dreams do not have to be a selfish thing. It is natural to want to live in a world where there is peace, happiness, wealth, and a sustainable environment for everyone, not just ourselves. Indeed, when we fulfill ourselves, we contribute to the world in the best way possible. We therefore believe our mission statement represents the simple truth of what all humans want and what we all feel in our hearts. As such, it is the unification of all people, joining governments and all people into a single force for positive change. It is the mission of Everyone is God to empower everyone, solve everything, and fulfill every dream. How, though? This is all very, fluffy. This is, wishy-washy, platitudinous bullshit. It's bollocks. It's just wishy-washy, sloppy thinking bullshit. I don't think I'm going to read any more of this, to be honest. And finally, Mark Wilkinson, Independent. Then no information on this website, just a link to his X account. Let's see if we can find some more information there. Edinburgh and East Lothian. The fuck? What the fuck? I thought he was standing for Clacton and Ponsea. Vote Edinburgh and East Lothian people in the Holyrood elections to elect me as your uncorruptible MSP, who will vote as per instructed by the party members. What? What has that got to do with Clacton? What the fuck? You need to update that, mate. Come on. The curious comedy is off the scale. Can you please share the reel which I posted on Facebook? Oh. Whatever. He's going to lose his deposits. So, finally, those are all the 34 candidates standing in the Clacton by-election. We got there in the end. And I hope that that has given you enough information to be able to vote, if you live in Clacton, that is. And let me know who you're going to vote for in the comments below. Okay, bye for now. If you've made it this far, thanks for watching. And please do me a favor and like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and do leave a comment because that would really help me out with the algorithm. Okay, bye for now.